Thank you for being with us today. I am Uriel López and I am the vicar for San Romero, and we invite you to pray and to reflect with us during these 9 days, starting today, December 15, until December the 23rd. Most of us have a Living Well Through Advent booklet, and this is a booklet that invites us to reflect and to prepare during this Advent season for the coming of Jesus Christ that came and will come again. And today is Wednesday, December the 15th, and Robin Brent is writing for us and inviting us in her reflection and her prayer. The title for today is Listening and Patience. She leaves us with a quote from St. John of the Cross. Silence is God's first language. Silence is not simply the absence of talking. It is opening the ears of the heart in order to hear what God is whispering to us. All we need is patience and the desire to deeply listen to what the Spirit is saying to each of us as God beloved. Being patient with ourselves as we grow in our ability to listen with the expectation that we will hear God in silence is a gift we can offer, not only to ourselves, but to those with whom we are close. In a season filled with noise and busyness, silence can be an oasis where we join our longings and prayers with God's longings and prayers for us. As Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." But in order to get better at listening for God in the silence, we need to practice. Today, we invite you to try this simple practice as one way for deepening silence. Several times a day, simply stop what you are doing and pay attention to everything in your environment. Simply notice and then listen for the silence beneath the sounds. Even a few moments of silence can yield much spiritual fruit. When you feel complete, you may want to offer a simple prayer of thanksgiving. Over time, this practice can grow our ability to hear God in the silence. Making it personal. As you try this simple practice, note if it helps you to become more aware of God's loving presence. What might get in your way of valuing silence as part of your day? Is there another practice for deepening silence you would like to try during Advent? Robin has left us with an invitation and to focus during these days in putting away all noise, all the noises that are in our lives, and finding underneath the silence and the presence of God Himself. We invite you that during these days we cultivate silence. In the midst of the noise, we can get away for a minute or two and find silence in order for us to connect with God. We pray that God may allow us to open our minds and hearts to listen, to be able to discover God's presence in the silence of our hearts.